Hey, YouTube fam. Hope everybody is well. Getting your day off to a good start. Listen, it seems like we can't get rid of ICE and their bad behavior. Due to, I'm going to say, due to their bad behavior, another life has been lost. A teacher in Georgia by the name of Linda Davis was involved in a fatal car crash. Um, Not that she wasn't being chased, she was actually collateral damage from ICE's bad behavior or probably them not following orders. There were no Georgia police involved in the accident, only ICE agents. They evidently gave chase when they should have backed off. And in the process, as a result of them giving chase, the gentleman, Mr. Oscar Vasquez Lopez, he attempted to flee. And in his attempt to flee, he ran into Miss Davis's vehicle, totaled the vehicle, and and killed Miss Davis. Um, Listen, these guys are lawless. I wanted to say that they were untrained. As a matter of fact, I did say that they were untrained until I heard about the two guys who had shot Pretty. You know, one guy had been on the job for 8 years, and another guy had been on the job for 12 years. So that kind of like shot the no pun intended, that shot holes in my theory that these people are all untrained. Apparently, they do have agents who are trained, but it seems that they've been given the impression that they are actually above the law and that they don't have to follow any guidelines. You know, any guidelines that are set up either by the feds or guidelines that are set up by the police in the jurisdictions in which they work. It's like they can just go and do whatever because I'm a fed, you know. Um, what I'm seeing happening with ICE, and this is something that we all really need to take a very, very hard look at. ICE, with their, I believe it's an $83 billion budget, they are actually, I believe, one of the fifth largest, no, they have the fifth largest budget of any country in the world in terms of paramilitary police. ICE right now has a bigger budget than the FBI. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It seems to me that ICE might actually be a rich man's army. Yeah, we may have actually, or the Supreme Court may have actually allowed a sitting president to recruit and arm an army for the rich, because they're not picking up any rich people in their dragnets. They're picking up working class people. They're not picking up any dangerous criminals in their dragnets. I mean, if you're going and you're catching people on their way to work, you're catching people at school, you're catching people leaving school, that doesn't sound like you're looking for the most violent people in the world, because they're usually not in those places, and especially not at the times that ICE shows up. So, what are we going to do about ICE? You know, initially, I thought about maybe they need to be reconstituted in some way. And I still kind of believe that. But what I believe needs to happen initially, they need to suspend all operations. And since the border is under such great control at this point, there's really no reason not to suspend their operations. Suspend their operations, weed out all of these bad people, and reconstitute ICE as something that is going to fit into the American society without degrading people and abusing people, and last but not least, without killing American citizens in the street. That's something that we need to think about. Call your representatives, you know, get on a platform, speak out. If you can't get on a platform, make your own platform. But something has to be done, and people need to know that we're not satisfied with this. This is not that we're going to accept. We're not going to accept this. You know, as citizens of this country, we're the ones who can force change, and we have to. There's just no two ways about it. If we want the change, we got to make it happen. You know, as President Obama said, you know, I believe it was during his first term, we are the help that we've been waiting for. Oh, by the way, did you know that Obama got a huge standing ovation at the All-Star game? Yo, don't tell that guy in the White House. Listen, folks, stay safe, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.